Live from New York City, we got some StarCraft. And yes, I am back to Wings of Liberty for a couple games here. I was looking for some Heart of the Swarm replays, just couldn't find that many out there, so I picked up the TeamLiquid replay pack of the week, number 48, I believe, with featuring the one, the only, the Liquid, the little one. I wanted to say TLO. His full name is, of course, the little one, but his opponent here is Feast. I believe that's team, I want to say Millennium, I have to check on that one real quick, but the Feast is the red Protoss here in the bottom right hand corner, and his opponent, of course, the one, the only, TLO, the little one here in the top left hand corner as the blue Zerg. And yeah, let's just do that little, while we're getting the game going here, let's do that little bit of research. Feast. Going to the Liquidpedia page, does play for Millennium, Protoss player. He's 19 years old. Don't know a whole lot about the guy. Trying to see, looks like he played in the IEM World Championship, EG's Master Cup Season 7, a couple other things. And, well, that is Feast. He is a Protoss player, of course, and my computer's acting strangely. There we go. Back into the game. Do have the spawning pool going down here before the hatchery. Wow, it's been so long since I have cast a Wings of Liberty game, I tell you. Been just playing all the beta, and then before that I took like a month and a half off. I started grad school, so it's been a good 2 months at least, probably, since I've cast a good old StarCraft 2 game. What are we gonna call it? Vanilla StarCraft 2 one day? Will that actually happen? Let me check the sound here. It's really low, and that should be better. We get a little bit of game sound in. Don't want too much though. There we go. This way you guys can hear me. And so yeah, if you've got some cool replays, it doesn't matter if it's HOTS or WoL, Wings of Liberty, go ahead and send them to me. We've got CaptainAmerica at the gspotnetwork.com or replays at the gspotnetwork.com. I'll check them both. I'm going to use them both. I mean, I guess use the replays one for right now. I used to use the Captain America email for that, but replays at the G-Spot Network is better. And a quick, third being taken by TLO. Once he gets rid of this probe, he'll, be able to throw down a third at his natural. Meanwhile, the Nexus is up, cannon on the way as well, and we do have the wall off, complete with the gateway. Just leaving the little opening here. So standard ZvP. No Terrans in this game. Standard ZvP at this point. Trying up my volume a little bit. I do tend to speak a little softly. I want to try and increase that volume just a little bit without shouting and annoying the hell out of my neighbors. I am in New York City in a is it 4 or is it 5-story apartment building here? 1-bedroom apartment. It's quite nice and cozy. Just went through the whole Hurricane Sandy catastrophe, natural disaster as it is called, and that was quite the experience. I did not lose power at all. I was one of the fortunate ones here. Actually was laddering on the HOTS beta throughout the entire events. And a couple lings working on the rocks here for the little one. Other than that, not a whole lot going on. More drones and drones and drones, I tell you. Checking out that worker count. Still a 4-5 harvester lead for Feast. He's been chronoing out his probes heavily. The core is almost done. Let's see what he wants to go for. He does have, 2 gases in the main. Nothing yet at the natural. So we'll see some standard tech. Oh, he's going for a +1 level, +1 ground weapons. Or should I say ground weapons level 1. I want to sound astute. Queen helping those Zerglings. And what are we going to see from TLO here? He does have 2 gases in the main. Likely see maybe speed. Or will he go for lair or roach play? I'm not sure. It's been a while. I've cast a couple TLO ZvPs before, but it's been quite a while. And let's see a third gas taken here for Feast. And boy, I tell you, my Wings of Liberty knowledge is going to be strained. We do have, okay, it's roaches and a lair. So, 2 gas is pretty indicative of that a lot of the times. You could see a third gas if you want to get more upgrades going, but no Evo chambers yet. And the creep spread is pretty abysmal. TLO not doing a whole lot of that at this point in the game. Only has 2 queens here. Not getting that third queen yet. And there goes the Evo Chamber for some upgrades. What do we have now? A Twilight Council. So, could we see a timing here? I'm guessing with the timing of the Twilight, it's going to be maybe a plus. It's definitely not a +1. Attack would be my opinion. I mean, I am so rusty, guys, at this point. You should probably be casting this game. But, I want to say he's going to wait till he gets another upgrade. He does have 3. Looks like he could do some +1 pressure. Here, he's got a Robo and 4 Gateways. So there is an opportunity to do that +1 Zealot timing. But, we only have a Stalker out on the map with no pylons. So, I really don't think we're going to see too much pressure here. Chronoing the +1. And then we'll likely see +2 Warp Gate about to finish. And look at this, we do have Blink on the way. So, it's going to be maybe some Blink pressure, but the Robo on the way. So will we see, I don't know, an Immortal push with that? That we do have all 4 gases now taken. And meanwhile, 3 gases are taken by TLO. So he does get +1 attack for his Roaches and Roach speed. So important. Saturation's pretty good here. Of course, I'm used to the HOTS. The HOTS interface where you can actually, see how many workers are at the expansion. You don't even have to count them. I'm gonna get so lazy with that. It's such a bad habit. I think I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Oh, it does make it easier, but then it's like you rely on it and it becomes a crutch. And if you don't know what I'm talking about in HOTS, basically your Nexus, your command center, your hatchery will tell you, it'll be like a number over, say, 24, or it depends on how many mineral patches you have. But it'll tell you how many workers you have and how many is optimal. Or at least Blizzard optimal, and or full saturation, not optimal saturation, but full saturation. And then of course the gases will tell you so many out of 3, but sometimes 3 isn't optimal. I mean, there are a couple. There was actually a good thread on TeamLiquid here. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything in the game. Another gateway going down to complete the wall, as we do have the back door taken down. Blink does finish, but it looks like it's not going to be too much pressure. An observer out on the map. But really might be just a Blink defense. The Roaches do come down, but they're going to be in trouble here. This Roach, the Stalker Sentry Force going to do some damage.